I'm Eric Lanask here in the TMC newsroom. We're here on day 3 of our first IT Expo show here in Austin, Texas. I'm glad to have on our program today Kevin Goodman from Broadview Networks. Kevin, good morning. Thanks for joining me.
Hi, Eric. Good morning.
So, what's Broadview Networks doing here at the show?
Well, to give you a little bit of background, Broadview Networks is a telecommunications and cloud computing IT as a service provider headquartered in the Northeast with nationwide services. So what we've done is we've grown our product portfolio from being traditional telecommunication services into the cloud. We did that first with voice cloud services, this Office Suite, which is our hosted voice application, and then we moved into IT as a service, so we have the complete desktop virtualization, applications in the cloud, servers, etc. So at the show this time around, we're not only touting our products and our portfolio, but we're also looking for partners, IT VARs, MSPs, who are looking to branch out into having their product set include not only telecommunications, but also the IT services they sell today.
So what does that, I don't want to say change, the addition of the IT services do in terms of your potential customer base?
Right. Well, what it does is, with telecommunications, we're lucky enough that we could go after any customer at any time with the existing product set that we had. With cloud communications or cloud computing laid on top of that, for us and our partners, it allows them to get a deeper wallet share of the customers they already have and also go after additional customers as well. So what you see is some partners who have been very successful without having to go and get new customers, just selling these cloud services into their base has now allowed them to double or triple the revenue they were getting out of their customers before. And it's really twofold. Not only does it allow them to get more growth from a financial standpoint, but also makes that customer more sticky. So they have less chance of someone else coming into that account, selling a service that they didn't sell before, and now getting the ear of that customer. Because really IP has leveled the playing field. With voice being an IP service now and applications, your competition can come from anywhere. So for partners to be able to come to Broadview Networks and have one service provider who can give them a whole host or a comprehensive solution, it gives them that advantage.
So basically you've been able to grow in 2 different ways. One, increase what your existing partners can do, but also reach out to a whole new IT-based channel partner group.
Definitely, because I think that the theme of our product set has always been control, simplicity, and cost savings. And now with cloud, you layer on top of that security. We're SAS 70 Type 2 compliant, all of the HIPAA compliance and everything else is taken care of with our offering. So they can rest assured that they have the highest level of security when they move to the cloud with us. But having the control, being able to go into a single portal and control all their services, or being able to have the simplicity, easy to use capabilities of the portal, gives them more reason for them to either send that down to the customers for them to support themselves, or for them to control that and add that as a value-add service that the partner does for the customer.
How big of a question for your customers, for the end users, has security become, security of the cloud specifically?
I think for both the end users and the partner, security has always been a huge question. But as we've had an evolution of education within the space, we've seen the people are becoming more comfortable with it. Because at first you think about cloud and you hear stories of other providers having some type of security laxes. But when they look into what's their existing risk today, even with on-premise, what are their real security threats and how are they handling that, they see there's just as much holes as in their on-premise as there could be in the cloud. If they're with the provider, it will really be less of a concern.
How does the growing mobilization of the workforce change the way you have to interact with both your channel partners and how they have to interact with the end users?
Well, mobility has been a big thing, and it was really a big push for us going into the cloud in the first place. I think that what we have under our belt is years in the cloud communication space, which set us up well to move into cloud computing. So we understand the importance of mobility in both small businesses and enterprises. You can use it not only to be more flexible with your workforce in terms of bringing people in who are working from home. We have a cloud contact center that allows people to put home workers into the queue for customer service and things like that. But it also allows them to have people monitor or manage the site or the complete infrastructure from wherever they are. So that's really mobility and flexibility in a nutshell in the cloud, and we've been able to satisfy that need for both customers and partners with the product set.
So how much has the move into IT services helped? We talked about growing your channel base. helped expand your end user customer base?
Yeah, it's definitely expanded our end user customer base too, because we can now go into a customer that's very happy with the telecommunications they have today, but don't have a solution for cloud computing. They can now become one of our customers. Before we'd go head to head, maybe they were comfortable with the relationship they already had,
Sure.
but now they can still keep that in place and layer on services from us that still include business productivity and give them some cost savings as well.
How much does it take to convince targets, prospects, that they should to make a move to the cloud?
I think that once you're in the door and you're speaking to either the C-level suite or you're speaking to the IT professional, it becomes very easy because there's such a compelling case to move to the cloud. And now the cloud's not for everybody. And one of the good things about our product portfolio is we have so many products, we don't need to just push one. So if it's not a good fit, we're not going to push that. But for our partners and our customers, once we sit down with them, go through the sales process, show them where the cost savings occur, identify some of the soft costs that they're not pretty aware of right now, they take a look at that and they say, you know what, the cloud is right for me.
Good. Kevin, good luck. Thank you for joining me on the program.
Thank you, Eric. Thanks.